Okay, so tonight I'm going to share with you my fettuccine Alfredo recipe. We're going to use the Butterball fettuccine, and then we're going to use one link, that's a Butterball turkey sausage. We have 1 tomato, 3 green onions, and then we're going to use shrimp as well for our meat. We have some minced garlic, and we also have some Rana Alfredo sauce. So we're going to start out with 1 large pot, and we're going to fill it up with some water. We're going to add some salt. You're going to bring that to a boil, as well as some olive oil. I don't have like a particular amount, but this is so our pasta don't stick together. And then we're going to just put in, I'll say half the box of our fettuccine in this water, and we're going to put that to boil, because this is going to be the longest part of our recipe. We got to make sure that our pasta is soft. While our pasta is boiling, I am going to dice our sausage link into small little cubes, and next we're going to saute this in our wok. We're going to lightly spray some olive oil on our wok. I have a medium-sized wok. And then I'm going to add our minced onions. I'll say maybe that's a teaspoon. And then we're going to add our tomatoes. Ooh. And our green onions. And we're going to let that saute for a little bit. Okay, so now we're going to add our sausage. And we're going to saute that for a little bit. We're going to saute this with our tomato, green onion, and minced garlic. We're going to let that cook for a little bit. Okay, so our pasta is still boiling. It looks like it's almost done. Right now, I've sauteed our sausage along with our onions and garlic and tomato. And I'm going to put that off to the side in a plate. And then we're going to cook our shrimp. There's a lot of juice in this plate. And our shrimp, we cleaned it. I cleaned it with 1/4 of lime. I squeezed 1/4 of a lime on it, and then I seasoned it with some adobo. Probably need some more. We're gonna just saute our shrimp, and then we're gonna add our sausage and tomatoes and onions and all of that stuff right back into the wok. But I like to cook my shrimp separate just to make sure that it's cooked good. So I took out 1 pasta link just to make sure that it's tender. Our shrimp is done cooking. So I'm going to add this back in with the shrimp, and I'm going to just saute it. Okay, so our last and final step, I have strained my pasta because I'm going to use this pot. And then we're going to use the Rana Alfredo sauce. This is like the best Alfredo sauce. Now, I have made Alfredo sauce from scratch. And all the cheese and butter and cream that I put in it, I realized how unhealthy it was. And I just got sick to my stomach. And I stopped eating Alfredo for a long time. But I love Alfredo. And I love this one. This is a ready-made sauce. And this is the best ready-made sauce. I've tried many brands. And this is by far the best. I also like it because when you reheat your Alfredo, like the next day if you have leftovers, this does not turn to oil like the homemade one from scratch. When I've made the Alfredo sauce from scratch and I reheat my leftovers, it turns to straight oil. So this is the best Alfredo sauce. Okay, so we're going to add our shrimp and our meat and everything to our pot. We're gonna let that cook on a medium heat for a little while, and then we're gonna add our pasta to our dish. Our sauce is coming to a light boil, and everything is all mixed together and nice and creamy. We're gonna add our fettuccine. And we're gonna just mix this in together, and that will be the last step of our dish. So you also can add some garlic sea salt. You could add it to the dish, or you could add it to the serving for more flavor. But the next day, if you don't eat all, it always tastes better the next day. Another thing I forgot to mention, I usually add some spinach to this dish as well. I slice it up really small, and I saute it with the meat. My kids does not like eating vegetables, and that's one way you could hide some vegetables in a pasta dish. If you slice it up and you saute it with the meat, and then you mix it in. But tonight I have a large broccoli head that I'm steaming right here in the back. So we're gonna eat this with some broccoli. So I decided not to add the spinach. But this is the end of our dish. Thank you guys for watching. Please stay tuned for more quick and easy recipes.